Welcome back! My name is Baller Scuba. This is a side project to Video Games Over Time. Today we're going to be doing something a little bit different. We're going to be doing a movie commentary. If you are aware of how this works, I'll try to put a timestamp so you can skip ahead to the sync and we can get this underway. If you are not familiar with this concept, let me try to explain it a little bit. What's going to happen is I am going to watch Star Wars on my computer. Unfortunately, I can't show you Star Wars in a video. I can't just air a movie, talk over it, and distribute it. That is considered illegal, and since Disney owns Star Wars these days, they're not going to be too happy with me doing anything close to that. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to watch it. You guys are going to have to be responsible for finding the movie yourself. And then we will sync up together. I will put a countdown and then I'll say the word start and then we can hit the button together. And then hopefully we will be as synced as we can be. I'm going to do my best to not talk over the dialogue, things like that. But I am excited. This is something that I've had in my mind for quite some time and excited to get it underway. One thing that I should mention is which Star Wars version I'm watching. I'm watching a very specific version. After all, there are a ton out there and they're all a little different. Because it is difficult to find the original version of Star Wars these days, there is a fan-made project that is working to recreate that, and it's by Harmy. His version is called the Despecialized Edition. That's what we're going to be watching. As of today, when I'm recording this, the most recent version is 2.7. So we're going to be watching Star Wars A New Hope, Harmy's Despecialized Edition, version 2.7. That's the version that I'm going to be watching. If you want it synced up as best as possible, I recommend finding that version as well. It's supposed to be a modified version of the Star Wars Blu-ray, but of course there's a lot of things that changed with that, so Harmy is working very well, very hard to get a lot of the changes over the years removed so that we can watch the original version again. So that's the version that I'm going to be sticking with. I do have subtitles on my side. I will do what I can to do a highlights video afterwards, but I think that is enough information for now. Let's get this started. Once again, Star Wars A New Hope, Harmy's Despecialized Edition, version 2.7. We will start this in 3, 2, 1, start. '20th Century Fox, they were willing to risk making a ton of money on this. But Lucasfilm, of course, had quite a bit of money in this as well. And George Lucas did very well for himself. A long time ago, in a galaxy far, far away. Notice that it just says Star Wars here. No episode 4 yet. Star Wars. It is a period of civil war. Rebel spaceships striking from a hidden base have won their first victory against the evil galactic empire. Remember, kids, empires are evil. During the battle, Rebel spies managed to steal secret plans to the Empire's ultimate weapon, the Death Star, or an armored space station with enough power to destroy an entire planet. Surely we won't get to see the Death Star. It's just a rumor or something, but it's all in caps. Pursued by the Empire's sinister agents, Princess Leia races home aboard her starship, custodian of the stolen plans that can save her people from and restore freedom to the galaxy. The entire galaxy is at stake here. Yeah, it's always kind of weird to me that this has an opening crawl, but it's become standard for Star Wars. We're getting the plot out of the way so that we can start doing things. Okay, the text is gone. Let's go. That is a giant ship. It's almost the size of a moon. I wonder how many Legos that takes to build. I love that the Rebel spaceship here is fighting back like they stand any chance. Just shoot at it. Hope for the best. That is ostentatious, my man. I'm not understanding what the little guy's saying. I'm not picking it up. All right, everybody's in position. Surely nobody can make it through this. How many times has the princess escaped? Grab it with your grabber. Make sure it's steady. This doesn't sound good. Some of you are in better positions than others. None of you are in great positions, though. Well, all right, maybe some people can get through that. I didn't know lasers made your hands go up in the air when you died. You learn something new every day. Could you guys not hit the vent? That'd be great. You guys might be screwed here. No, you have reinforcements. Why would you run across? Why would you do that? It's very dangerous, Golden Man. Oh, that's got to be the big bad right there. He doesn't need to fight. He's in charge. You guys do the work for me. Hey, we got a name. Not that I don't know the names already, but we're pretending here. R2-D2. What? She had cinnamon buns on the side. Oh. He had to get out his third leg. Does the spice have to flow? Like, what kind of spice is it? Also, does he have feelings? The robot has feelings, because he doesn't want to go to the spice mines. Why are you armored? Well, you have a helmet. That guy is strong. I don't know about you, but I can't lift somebody up with both hands most of the time. How does he do it with one left hand? That's my weak hand. Yeah, you're not being very secret. One shot and she's out. Well. Vader, huh? Wait, you can walk with those things? Yeah, these robots have feelings. That's probably a good idea, though. And off they go. Why not blow it up anyway? You guys don't have scans to see if there's like machines? Maybe they just sent the plans in there. You guys said you couldn't find it. Maybe it's on there and like get the thing. Nope. All right. Down to the desert looking planet they go. We're going to assume that's Princess Leia because I know it's Princess Leia. So Leia is she's got complicated hair. If you intercepted them. If they were able to intercept the transmissions, they couldn't like decode them or anything? So they were... I'll kill her myself. See? Somebody's got to get fired for that. Like, does it cost too much money to shoot a laser? Like, you guys fired 100 million of them before you even landed. Well, not landed, but they found the other thing. All right, well, we made it to the Sahara Desert. I don't know. I just got here. You're very sad for a robot. You're asymmetrical too. It kind of bothers me. At least from this angle, it looks like it. Nearsighted. What? He kicked him! Golden guy's a jerk. Also, like, manic depressive. Yeah, I don't know about you, but if given the chance between like sand dunes and Rocky Mountains, I'm probably going for the mountains. Probably with the talking trash can at this point. Well, we do know his name. R2-D2. Arturito. And maybe programming automatons wasn't the best idea. How long has that thing behind you been dead? Oh. Surely only good people are around there. Yeah, the skeleton's above the sand? I'm not trusting that thing. That's recently dead. Oh, red eyes in a dark cave. This can only mean bad things. Save yourself, R2-D2. Use your 3 legs and get out of here. Never trust hooded people in cloaks. You got ghouls after you, man. They might be demons. Oh, they have little flashlights there. And now the robot can scream. Great. And short-circuited. Down goes the trash can. What are you guys going to do with it? Your guns are weird to me. Do you guys think you can eat it? What's going on here? Gonna worship it as a god? That'd be stupid. Oh. Well, it sounds like R2-D2 and his pompous friend are going to be in the same spot. One willingly, one unwillingly. Unless they're different transports. How many transports do you guys have? Yeah. You guys have a weird level of technology. You've got great stuff and also terrible stuff. Are you guys in a post-apocalyptic wasteland? Is that what's going on in this desert planet? Well, they welded something to him, and through the garbage chute he goes. I don't like the looks of this place. Oh, you guys are like scrap collectors. Fair enough. He's not scrap, though. R2-D2 is only shaped like a garbage can. He's actually not garbage. Rob the robot? Okay, now, why do you guys just, like, put legs on trash cans and call it a robot? That's not fair. Oh, creepy doll robot. Hey, there's your friend. He's also got that little, like, tracker thing welded to him, or whatever it is. Are they slaves now? Is that how scrap works? It doesn't seem like a very efficient vehicle, that thing. What are you riding back there? They know they're droids. They're done for. How many people could possibly live on this planet? Well, enough for a scrapping business. You're very violent, Golden Man. You're made of gold. Why does that guy only have one eye? Why was it where his nose should be? See, that robot makes more sense to me. Granted, it's scary as hell and I wouldn't trust it, but it at least looks like a robot that I understand. Why would you build an automaton? What good is the golden thing for? The trash can, I guess I understand. Apparently it's a storage device. That's all we've seen it for so far. You guys just pulled up to somebody's house? You look familiar. We also have a name. You must be the protagonist. What does it matter if it plays bocce ball? How is Italian bowling going to help you at a time like this? Yeah, screw the trash cans. Why? Well, I guess he is useful then. Power converters are wasting time? Yeah, the red one. No, get R2. No, get the walking one. Yeah. Too bad. Oh, well. Why don't you motivate him yourself? Come on, Red, you can do it. He's not in first class condition. You kicked him twice. Well, no, you kicked him and then you punched him. Hooray! They all made it. Now they're on this place. Is that like a sponge bath? Is it okay for me to watch this? Biggs! Hey! Why do you need a whole robot just to... I'm still confused by C-3PO. They have no stories to tell. I don't remember her saying that. Who's Obi-Wan Kenobi? She's tiny and blue. What's with C-3PO here? Is he hiding it, or does he not know? I think R2-D2 is lying. What did I tell you about people in robes? Don't trust them. I don't know if I trust this Luke guy. The pretty girl's gone. Baru. I'm not sure I like this C-3PO guy. I feel like he's lying. He's rude to R2-D2. R2-D2 doesn't seem to be doing anything wrong except lying himself. You guys aren't going to say anything? Oh, did he? Wow. Never mind, I like Luke. Screw these other people. Harvest? What do you guys harvest? Once again, like, people just aren't giving Luke enough information here. But in the original script, the time spent on this planet and Luke's relationship with Biggs was much more fleshed out, but they ended up writing it out, thinking that it was too much like American Graffiti. And I think the film is better for it. But they do still mention Biggs a couple times. Biggs is kind of an important character to Luke, although we don't get to see it too much in this final version of the film. But yes, we're in space. There's 2 stars. Also moons that were very, very close to the planet. Why? People just aren't telling Luke everything he needs to know. Could you see through those? Racist. I'm not sure if they ever say it. But these are moisture farmers. They farm moisture. doesn't sound like a good business to me. Enough to grow lettuce? Bok choy? That'll keep him on. So that little thing right there has a scanner that can detect droids, but the giant Imperial starship didn't have it. They didn't know what was in the thing. Are those what the sand people? You're not dissuading me from post-apocalyptic wasteland here. A giant, like, muskox. I fight against slavery. So he can detect things? So why didn't you trust him if he could detect things from that distance? If he went that way, like, I'd go with him. Why is he declaring victory? Luke, just kick him. He's got his hands over his head. Kick him in the stomach. Knock him over. Just anything. Fight in some sort of way. Well, he's already got the car on blocks. Oh, Luke got knocked out somehow. Off screen, I think. And they're tearing through that thing. Luke's in the wrong part of the neighborhood. Oh no! Another hooded figure! Apparently, he scared him off just like that. Yes, you have a head. How did that happen anyway? You guys know each other? Hey, Ben, you recognize this thing? Your dad or something? What a twist! I'm not so sure about that. You don't recognize him? And they'll say, you Tiki. Oh, right, the other one. Just the one. And they made it to this gorgeous mansion. I don't, that means nothing to me. Ooh, can we? No, that's it. That's all it takes. Just, all right, I'm off. Thank you. These are... Oh. I love it when people used to kill each other with swords. How long ago was that? Let's not talk about that. Is that true? Let's do some world building here. Dark matter? That's enough world building for now. Obi-Wan, do you have transport? How are you going to get to Alderaan? Let me just twiddle my beard. What? Whoa. Who is it? For a space trip? I've got moisture to farm! But I'm going to tell you what to do anyway. Meanwhile, at the Empire... You're puny. How is there an Imperial Senate? There isn't. Feudalism. And fascism. What are the chances of that? Oh. Oh. Oh my. I find my lack of oxygen disturbing. Is it to the left? So they only have like one base on one planet? Well. Oh, so these are Jawas. Are they precise? Are they? Uh-oh. Don't go with them or anything. Just stand there and just be like, well, I told him that's all I can do about this. I guess off he goes. Well. I wouldn't put too much hope in that at this point. Oh. Well. Nice of you to give us skeletons. So the Empire has killed his family. What are the chances that he wants to stay and do some more moisture farming at this point? What's with your guys' armor? Those helmets are silly. The Rebels had the same ones, they just weren't black. Black is cooler, apparently. No, not the sphere! Oh, it's got a needle. It's a menacing needle. Why are you guys taking more care of the Jawas than you are his aunt and uncle? They got left behind. You guys are over here like giving them a... Oh, well, no, you're burning them. Never mind. And where else does he have to go? What about Biggs and Tank? Let's learn about your religion. The one that everybody seems to have abandoned. Is that... Looks like Bakersfield. Are you sure it's not Bakersfield? Oh, well, the Empire is there. It's quite the persuasion. Did you do that to everybody or just the one guy? Is there going to be a conversation after the fact here where he's just like, why'd you let him go? We're looking for droids. What? I'm going to have to report this to your supervisor. Racist. Well, there's an insult behind the guy's back. Are you sure about that? You haven't learned the ways of the Force. Sure, you have your light sword, but you know, how much is the katana going to help you? Oh, the horrors of this place. Do you hear this music? Oh, I don't trust the werewolf guy. Oh, that's a hookah bar. Oh, the devil's here. Super. There's a lot of racism going on. Why don't they serve droids? Like, you serve almost any species. Just, yeah, one of those, whatever it is. Surely this will work on my physiology, whatever you gave me. He got a zombie in the background there. What's up, ballsack? What'd I do? Why would you tell people that? What happened? Oh, well, that happened. There was blood on the hand? Or the arm? Interesting. Everybody go back to your hookah and whatever you're drinking. Drink your poison. For whatever species you are. Hi, Chewbacca. You look like an oversized dog. Looks like Kenny G's saxophone. That guy's just playing a box. No, it's 77. Parsecs is a measure of distance. I don't know what that means. Oh, great. Super. That costs... That'll cost extra. Yeah. I don't know what that means. 10,000 what? This sounds sketchy. Don't take it. How many docks are there? Yeah, he had one of those light katana things. He might be a samurai. Check him out. Where'd he go? I'm not the Jedi you're looking for. Oh, just... Uh-oh. You don't yet. You talk a lot for somebody with a very squishable looking head. And down goes that guy. Greedo, I think his name is. Oh shit, Cyclops is here. You let your sheep go? Sorry about that. How often does this happen? There were 2 full-blown fights while we were there. Why didn't you use the Force, Vader? The Force. Well, that's not good. That's where our guys are going. If it's locked, there can't be anything in there. Is that why they're constantly beeping him? I don't think Luke's a good negotiator. Obi-Wan should have used the Force to get more money. Use the Force for morally ambiguous reasons. Shit, it's a plague doctor. Don't trust the plague doctor. Oh, he's a bug. Squash him. Is this supposed to impress me? Are the ones with the orange, like, in charge? Uh-oh. They've been caught. Don't trust the plague doctor, I told you. Look how precise they are. What would you say that was? 0 for 40? But off they go. I don't know if you guys have been to space. But it's pretty empty, and it'll be easy to spot a ship in space. Oh, there's 2 of them. Good luck. Oh, 3 now. Was that your maneuver? I mean, you kind of angled left. Do you dust a moisture farm crop? Oh, well, they're off. I assume that's Alderaan. Yes, this is a good picture. I can see that. Does it smell like sandalwood? Seems like an exaggeration. No weapons? Or I'll kill billions of people. Seems like a little step up here. Dantooine doesn't sound familiar. I don't like this Tarkin guy. All right, begin the countdown. How long does it take to power up? Are you guys safe standing there? Wow, we're just going to move on. Blew up a planet, time to go back to Luke. Yeah, they killed a planet. I don't think they had time to scream. Luke couldn't feel it, though. Seriously. Are you guys watching? Are you guys playing? I think they're playing. Is he dead? He just kind of lifted him up and dropped him down slowly. Do we really need to be hanging out with somebody that dangerous? What, he seems to be doing fine. Why don't you just strike at that thing? I guess that would ruin the training. Oh! Wait, he says it got him behind him. Have you met Vader? Why do you guys... Why do you have a helmet with a visor like that? They said blast shield, but... like to shield yourself from giant explosions? Not sure how much that's going to help your eyes if you're dead. Trust your feelings. Just caught that. Well, that was 3 in a row. When do I learn to manipulate people? Well, yeah. Well, you lied to her too. Does that mean we have to kill you? Do you guys not feel that when you're in hyperspace? Why does it scream? That doesn't seem to be going anywhere. How can you tell it's a tractor beam? Oh, well, all right, go for a fight again. I would hope so, because I don't think that's gonna work. That's a very triumphant sounding music for them getting captured here. Begin docking procedures. This could take a couple minutes. Oh. They cut away very nicely. Don't kick the droid. Yeah, they're putting 2 and 2 together very well. At least Vader is. He seems to be surrounded by idiots sometimes, though. Really? Did you scan it? Why do you need a crew? If you felt something, why'd you walk away? Why didn't you go on and investigate? Maybe Vader's not as smart as I think. He's figuring stuff out, but he's not doing anything about it most of the time. They were hidden underneath, once again, like scans. Oh no, you said fool too many times and I got lost. Why doesn't the ship have scanning technology on its own? The speeder did, right? The car thing that Luke was driving, it had scanners. But the Imperial, everything, Imperial freighters, Imperial Death Star, they don't have scanners. They don't think of this stuff. We don't need to know information. Nobody's suspicious of that? You guys not have cameras in there? You guys are making a lot of noise for being sneaky like this. Seriously. How many of you are there? There's like 6? You're going to take on the whole station by yourselves? You have to reposition the gear just right. R2, I believe in you. The tractor beam? That means nothing to me. What, did you memorize the plans? You never changed. You're still in your... Obi-Wan's still in his desert outfit. Like, those robes don't make a lot of sense in this, like, cold metallic space station. Desert. Put 2 and 2 together. We told you no questions, Han. Oh, okay, I know where that is. Why? Well, I mean, he's got a point. You guys and your long hair. That she is. Well, they blew up her planet. You might want to let them know what the plan is beforehand. Once again, information. Fight back. Oh, there's that little robot again. I think it's a cleaner. And robots have feelings. Drive the little RC car. Get out of there. Wouldn't people know if they had a Wookiee on board? It kind of stands out compared to every other like human here. Granted, we saw a lot of alien-looking things in the cantina in Mos Eisley, but since we've been here, it's all been humanoids. Or just straight humans. So they should know if they had a Wookiee. Nobody's questioning this at all. How you doing, Big Helmet? Other Big Helmet? Yeah, the eyes seem a little bit off. They're like too high and off to the sides. I don't know how people see in those things. They're not designed very well. It's a very strange just strange looking outfit. There's no other way to look at it. This guy's got a very similar one though. Right, you feel the presence. Not worth checking out though. Why do you have your guns ready? How do you guys know the cell numbers and all that? You're going to fight back right there? Why? Why would you just hand it to Chewbacca? Why wouldn't you shoot back? And once again, very, very precise. Only stormtroopers could be this precise. Apparently Luke and Han are much more precise than any stormtrooper. And Chewie is, even with handcuffs on. Well, it looks like one of them's loose, but still. You missed. You didn't hit him. There's no, like, readouts or anything. How'd you know? You seem mighty suspicious. That was actually kind of an interesting conversation. That's the one. Hi. What? Yeah. Wait, how does she know the name Ben Kenobi? Then why didn't you investigate? It prolongs life? You should probably just say the princess's cell. Like, he's not even trying to hide. He's just out in the middle of hallways and just hoping nobody walks by. You guys are all terrible shots. You got to put the blaster up to your eye. So, like, it's got sights on it. You can see the sights. You got to put them up to your eye so you can look through the sights, the scope and all that, and you can shoot from there. Somebody needs to clean C-3PO. Wait, if the whole system's on alert, why did they go for them? Why didn't they go for the prison cells? How did a single laser fire off so many of those bars? But it's dirty down there. It's gonna get caught in my fur. I'm putting my money on liking her. Place your bets now. He went head first. Oh, so did he. Who cares? Well, that doesn't look too bad. Looks mostly like styrofoam. You guys really are terrible shots. When did you try it? That was under control? It's worse. Why is it wet? It was like a tentacle. Wait, what kind of film is this? Hi. Wait, how deep is the water? They were standing in it and then he just got sucked out into nothingness. Oh, it's the Watcher. Get the Watcher. Well, I guess they shot it. Did they win? Oh, there was no splash that time. How you guys doing? Everything all right? Luke dead? We're just moving on? It's been a long time. He was struggling. I don't think he can breathe that long. Oh, there he is. Well, that was unnecessary. Where'd it go? Could you follow it? Maybe it'll show us a way out. Oh, it's a trash compactor. I don't think you understand how compactors work then. So yeah, where does like the tentacle monster go? If this is like a trash compactor. Also, how did it get in there? This thing's new. Like, it can't have been built for more than like, what, 10, 20 years? How'd the thing get in there? Wait, what? Your electronics work after they're wet? Well, you have to address him C-3PO, otherwise he doesn't like it. They finally blasted in. Hi. Nobody questions the existence of this droid that looks so much different than any other droid you have. I gotta whip out my third leg first. Yeah, they're gonna keep an eye on you. Yeah, push. That'll do it. Apparently it's working. I shouldn't complain. Why isn't the radio working? Huh, now's the time for jokes. They got thrown out. Shouldn't that always be on? Will it get there in time? It does. There's a lot of numbers on this ship. How many doors? Like, this is an entire small planet, it feels like. Meanwhile, the hermit from the desert, who has very clean robes, now that you look at them. Like, no sand, no dust, nothing. He's very sneaky. Luckily, nobody walked up to him this entire time. And it's like, why did they build it that way? Why was the shut-off panel on the far side over a bottomless pit? What? Why is... She's a princess. Why'd you take off your stormtrooper gear? It's 17,000 though. Why are there panels over a bottomless pit like this? Is it just me or do they all sound alike? All the stormtroopers. And they run away! It's them! Run away! They're scared of one man screaming. There's like 8 of them. All it takes is like 3 well-placed shots from these stormtroopers and they win. And they can't do it. Well, he kept the utility belt that the stormtroopers have. That's just one side, though. This whole setup is so bad. You guys need a blueprint just to maneuver around the Death Star. Once again, just one well-placed shot. They're not even close. They're not even getting it inside the door frame. Oh, Wilhelm's here. Once again, the things have scopes. If you put those up to where your eye hole is supposed to be, then you can see where it's going to shoot. Instead, you guys are shooting from the chest. It's not quite shooting from the hip, but it's not that much better. Luckily, it only opened partway. Quick, shoot their toes! See, Princess Leia is a better shot than any of the stormtroopers. That looked painful. That was a kiss on the cheek, I believe. He does not hold that like a sword. I don't know how he holds that, but it's not a sword. Oh, now the stormtroopers realize, wait, we're supposed to be chasing them. Quick, nobody land a shot. See, it would make sense for blast doors like that. Blast shield on the helmet, though. Oh. Oh, he's got a red one. I think that means he's a bad guy. In case we haven't put 2 and 2 together so far. Yeah, Officially? How strong is Obi-Wan? We saw how strong Vader is. Obi-Wan's like matching him here. I wave it in front of you. Then take advantage. How? I wouldn't believe him, Vader. Kill him anyway. No, he really shouldn't have. Why didn't Vader bring support troops? He just wanted to do it a one-on-one thing? It's a pride thing? Still, witnesses would be nice. Obi-Wan looks very scared. Super focused and scared. Oh, hey. Luckily, we were in the same hallway. I'm not sure either one of you is a very good sword fighter here. I'm still calling them katanas. They're not really, but they fight like they're katanas. Needs a hilt, though. Need to protect your hands. See, now witnesses. Right now, now you're trapped. You trapped your opponent. That's what you wanted. What was that? What happened to his body? And even Vader's going, what the hell was that? Damn, Luke is accurate with that thing. And Vader is stopped. That's probably important. Obi-Wan? Did he just disappear? And are you off yet? What if they launch those little ones after you? I don't think they named them. Aw, Luke's so sad. Wait, Leia's comforting him? Leia lost her home planet. Like, her royal family, all her subjects, they're all dead. You lost a hermit that you met who knows how long ago, but have only hung out with for like a week? Leia should be super depressed right now. She escaped and it should be like hitting her real hard. I mean, grief hits everybody differently, but still. Luke being the sad one here? You guys have wires on those things? You do. You don't have the technology for wireless anything. No Bluetooth, no nothing. Oh, here comes the small ones. I told you. You guys need to get to hyperspace so much faster. That could destroy your ship, couldn't it? Just those small little ones. I'm not understanding the control scheme here at all. You guys lost yaw control? R2-D2's helping. He's got a fire extinguisher in there somewhere. That trash can is useful. Are they like missing too? Are there stormtroopers in there? Well, down goes one. So your guys's... Don't get cocky. So your guys' lasers can destroy them with one hit. Their lasers, I assume they've been hitting you this whole time. They do nothing. They do a little damage, but they're not blowing them up. You guys need to anticipate a little bit better. Hey, 2 down. Well, 3 overall, but 2 for Luke. You gotta aim for the little bulbous thing. Or the solar panels, either one. Because they only sent 4 your way. Why wouldn't they send backup? Vader's got to be pissed again. Nobody's doing their jobs. Off they go. We didn't get to see it, though. Wait, you guys had a homing beacon? Then why'd you try to destroy it? But... Yes. Yes. Then go... Okay. That's important. Yeah, he's out. Good. That's what he wanted. Okay, here's the plan. Land on some random planet. Check it for a homing beacon. Check the ship for a homing beacon. Take the homing beacon off. Then go where you're supposed to go. He's got a crush. I think you both do. No. Not gonna happen. She hates your guts. I get you're into it, but she is not. Oh, it's the moon on the other side of the red planet. Maybe. I'm a little confused as to the geography all of a sudden. Jungle it is. Hey, that's the rebellion. Big Hats, how you doing? Hey, you guys got your own little fighters. Thank you for the golf cart ride. There's a little time for sorrows. The whole planet went. Nobody's real sad about the whole planet, I guess. As long as Leia made it. What about her father, the king? He was supposed to be, like, important for stuff. Okay, yes. That's no moon. Wait, the plans were wrong. They had the little, like, whole crater thing on the equator. Well, that was fast. They made it to the rebel base already. You guys are screwed. They're going to blow you up so fast? It only takes like 10 seconds. Then it's not designed well. Seriously. Leah. Why? Why can't I approach it from the top? Yeah, in the original version they showed that, but... Yeah, why do we have to go down the trench? Why can't we approach it vertically? Because it seems like an awkward angle to try to shoot proton torpedoes to go down. Like, they have to angle that. Why don't you just move? Why don't you guys just go to the right so you have a better shot at it right now? Why do you have to wait a half hour? Yeah? What did you expect from him? Yeah, some guy named Jabba. They're sending bounty hunters after me, kid. Get political, man. I mean, he's not wrong. Not sure he's too good at that either. And also with you. Oh, sorry. I don't know what he's looking at. Hey, they got all these R2 units, but none of them have the third leg. Why? Yeah, I wish my father was here, jackass. Another kiss on the cheek. I mean, that's a princess, man. You're not going to get that too often. You're lucky she's still talking to you. Just some grunt in the military now. So they need to attach the droid to the ship? Has nobody cleaned C-3PO yet? Or R2-D2? Like, make them spiffy and shiny and new. They need some work. Alright, fueled up. Helmet's on. Visor's going. Man with lights just... he's not directing anybody. He's just dancing. We all ready to go? Like, you should get rid of your landing gear. Shut up, voice in my head! You guys are coming out of the trees? Do you have a runway there? It's been there. Or it could move, you know, but nobody's thinking of that. All right. Why don't you guys go in order? How do you know when it's your turn? Also, they originally wanted it to be blue, but they had to change it to red because they were using a blue screen and the blue would mess with it too much. How fast? Okay, hit the 6. We're going. Is that a smart plan? I'm going to go in first. Let them shoot at me. Then again, it is stormtroopers shooting. Oh, they're in there already. That didn't take long. Well, you hit something. You blew up something. So there's like, what, 20 of them? 30. Why didn't you do that to begin with? Am I just going to ignore the fact that they called the fat guy Porkins? Maybe. I mean, you weren't even close to the exhaust port. What were you doing? That was the fastest 8 minutes I can remember. I think I'm going schizophrenic. Pick up your visual scanning. You mean look? He had time to say I'm hit before he blew up. Yeah, it's right behind you. Careful. 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 Luckily, he didn't move after he got locked on. I don't know what above means. We're in space. Oh. So it's not just navigation and computer. He can repair inside there. So, like, somebody help me out. I helped somebody else out. Oh, Biggs is here. Hey. You knew he had to make a comeback sooner or later. I don't know where Tank is, but Biggs is here. Oh, Wedge. I'll try to remember that name, too. I don't give anybody else names. Oh, Vader's in a ship. That seems risky. It's like the most powerful fighter they have. They're just going to put him in a ship and send him out there? What if they attack you from behind, though? That thing doesn't update very often. Oh, targeting computer. You've got like 40,000 things to go. Why do you guys have like a different fire? Oh, Vader's in a different one too. Oh, these aren't stormtroopers. You guys are screwed. These are competent people, possibly. Looking on didn't seem to do much for your computer, Vader. There's nowhere to maneuver. The only way to maneuver is up. Loosen up. Dead. Tyree and Hutch are gone. No! Gold is gone! What's the risk? It said 15 seconds! How many bases do you have? Well, yeah, the last one didn't go well, but surely you guys will do better with your busted engine. Once again, like 25,000, and they're barely doing 1,000 a second. All right, Vader's on their tail again. I don't like your chances. Locked on. It still took 10 shots before he landed something. Oh. 2, 1, fire! He fired and missed. That's a tough shot. So yeah, do those things have drop to them? Are they affected by gravity? Like the gravity of the Death Star? How do we get it? How do you get that angle? Try number 3. Third time's the charm. Who was that? Once again, it said 9 seconds. Are you doubting my pull-out system? Somebody worry about the jungle. I'll get the tower. Luckily, I have a little metal pole thing. Vader's on your tail. You know, it would be helpful if you guys were behind them. If suddenly you guys, decreased your speed. Wedge has got to go. Oh, the person in front. Who's that? Is that Biggs? He's got Biggs with him? No. Biggs didn't make it. It's up to Luke now. He's so far away. It's 30 seconds away. Have you ever tested this system, man? Obi-Wan's voice in my head. The Force is strong with him. He just started learning. No computer. How do you guys know that? Rebels are much bigger on information than the Empire. Why do you guys have little twisty knobs? R2's dead? All right, you guys got like 10, 15 seconds here. Although that guy's taking his time pressing buttons. Oh, he locked onto. Luckily, that doesn't mean much. Hey! Han Solo's back! Oh, he winged him. Literally winged him. And off go the torpedoes, and in they go! Luke used the Force to push him down. It's not very clear, but that's what he did! And he blew up the Death Star and everyone on board. They're all dead, thanks to Luke. Are you going to be in my head from now on? Vader made it, but how far can he go in that thing? I guess nobody cares. He just gets to fly off. Everybody let him go. Did he call her Carrie? Did I hear that right? Hey, C-3PO's being nice. Oh, C-3PO turned out nice in the end. Back on the base. Oh, wow. Everyone's there to salute these three people. Hey, you fixed your hair, kind of. This is a long walk, yeah. Just, Chewie is so proud of himself. Oh, they're getting medals. Oh, and a wink. Oh, she didn't get disgusted. Maybe you stand a chance, Han. Oh, no. Luke is the protagonist, though. He's probably got a better shot. Okay, no flirting there. Nope, she's got her eyes on Han. Wait, does Chewbacca not get one? But the droids made it. R2's just fine. C-3PO looks like he got cleaned finally. I think. And Chewbacca didn't get one. I think he's upset about that. Racism still exists in the rebellion. Oh yeah, C-3PO got cleaned. And we all made it. The main characters and all these other people that we never met this whole time. And that is Star Wars. That's a fun movie. I do like it. Starring these three. Carrie Fisher, right? Princess Leia. I think he said Carrie, like at the very end there. He didn't say Leia. Peter Cushing as Tarkin, I believe Commander Grand Moff Tarkin. And Alec Guinness as Obi-Wan and Ben Kenobi, because they're the same person. Then we have a lot of the minor characters. Most of them played like the droids and Chewbacca. But that is Star Wars, and that's a good movie. That is a good movie. It's a lot of fun. I made fun of it a lot. I pointed out a few flaws. I'm sure some of them can be explained away, but when you're in the moment, that's the way that it comes across. Hey, performed by the London Symphony Orchestra. That's some big names in there. John Williams did such a good job in this. So yeah, that's the credits. We'll keep going through the credits. We'll let people get their names out there. After all, I did do the video on Star Wars where I talked about some of the people behind the scenes. They are important, after all. There's a reason that this movie became so popular, and it's not just the actors and the writer. There's a lot more that goes into a movie than just those. But yeah, there were some logic flaws that I found throughout the movie, but that's okay. I tried my best not to do any spoilers for the following movies, because of course there are going to be sequels to this, multiple sequels and prequels, but we'll get into that more. It was so hard when I heard Ben Kenobi, when he was still Ben, when he was Obi-Wan Kenobi, he said, "Hello there." Oh, that took so much for me not to say anything. But we'll talk about that some other time. But yeah, that is Star Wars. Lots of fun. The acting, I think, is mostly good. The CGI / special effects, the way that they were in the original version, in this Despecialized edition version 2.7, I feel that it was done very well. There were a couple times that it was pretty clear that we're looking at a puppet and it doesn't look quite right, but those were few and far between. I think overall, for 1977, I think it was done very well. The story overall is pretty straightforward. It's not too complicated. There are a couple names that are thrown out there that we don't get to see. We heard about the Clone Wars. We heard about Dantooine. We heard about Luke's father. We never got to really see him, right? He dead. But there's a lot that knowing where this goes kind of didn't make sense. So I kind of pointed that out when I could. But yeah, there you go. Yeah, Grand Moff Tarkin, Ben and Obi-Wan Kenobi, C-3PO, they typed it out like that, R2-D2, and they typed it out like that. That's interesting. But yeah, David Prowse did play Darth Vader. At least he was the body, right? There was a voice for Darth Vader that was James Earl Jones. It wasn't on the screen. I didn't give him credit, but yes, there was actually a person there that would say the lines in person. They re-recorded over it after the fact. Are we good? Shows that I have like 50 seconds left. So yeah, overall, it's a lot of fun. I do enjoy it. The plot is relatively thin, but overall, I liked it a lot. It's a fun movie. And it comes across that way. All right, now we have the credits for the people that worked on this specific version, the Despecialized edition. You guys are very helpful. I did not want to watch the enhanced versions, so to speak, of this movie because it does change a lot. And I'm happy that I'm able to see at least close to what the original was, because the change overall is a lot to the Specialized edition. All right, so that is the end here. Just a couple wrapping up thoughts at the end. Like I said, it's a lot of fun. It's mostly safe for kids. There were a couple things in there that might have been over the line for kids, depending on how old they are. You got the skeletons. You got them destroying planets. You got a lot of people dying in this movie. So it's not necessarily 100% safe for kids, but if they're like 9, 10, they can probably handle fantasy violence as it is. So overall, it's a fun movie, great for the kids, as long as they're old enough to handle it. But overall, you can see why it's so inspiring to everybody. Those space battles, they kind of came out of nowhere. There was nothing like that at the time, and they are highly influential. So Once again, great movie. I'm glad that you guys stuck around. If you did stick around the whole time for this commentary, I have been Baller Scuba. This has been a side project to Video Games Over Time. I don't have a name for it yet, but I hope you guys have enjoyed it. I hope you laughed. I hope you learned. And I hope to see you next time. Thanks for watching.